pop pairings. Greetings everyone, it is your compatriot Cecil Civil here with an episode of Pop Pairings. Today we're going to pair Hank's Birch beer with cocktail weenies. At least that's what you call them in the States, I believe. But we're going to make them interesting. We're going to do a Mexican recipe to give it a little zhuzh. Our recipe is called, and forgive me, I might butcher the name, Salchichas Enchipotladas. Mouthful. Quick warning, I will put the recipe at the end of the video. However, the recipe calls for 2 bags of cocktail weenies. I was only able to procure 1 bag, so I will be having a lot of the ingredients. But I think for the full effect, for the full flavor, follow the recipe as is. But with that said, let's get to cooking. You'll need 2 packages of cocktail sausages. I know it's strange using another soda for a pairing, but this is what the recipe calls for, so half a cup of Mexican Coke, half a cup of ketchup, 1/3 cup of dark brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of Valentina Tapatío or Buffalo hot sauce. For this I used Tapatío, which apparently is just a brand. First things first, we're going to chill the glass for our beverage. We're going to cook the cocktail weenies on a skillet at medium-high heat. We'll cook them for 5 minutes or until the skin is slightly blistered, browned, and plump. In a separate bowl, mix in Coca-Cola, the ketchup, and the dark brown sugar, and whisk until it is smooth. Then we're going to pour the sauce directly over the browned weenies in the skillet. Turn the heat down to medium-low and let it simmer. The real cane sugar in the cola and the brown sugar will melt together, reducing it into a thick, sticky, dark red lacquer that coats the meat. It says to do this for about 10 to 12 minutes. Once it's well cooked, we plate our entree and pour beverage. Try a bite of the cocktail weenies. There's a good smoky flavor to them, and the glaze adds a sweetness, but a spicy kick. It's not overpowering spice, which is nice, but it's just enough to kind of excite the taste buds. Try another. And then we'll chase it down with some Hank's Birch beer. I do like both of these items, but I don't feel the Birch beer pairs very well with this dish. But oh well, it was what was suggested. But yes, I think this is a delicious meal, and like I said, I cut all the ingredients in half. I probably didn't do enough of a glaze, so you might want to do more of a glaze than what I've done. But I think these are quite delightful. The Birch beer I just don't think fits with this because there's too much bitterness to it, and it offsets the taste of the cocktail wieners. I know it has a Spanish name. I don't want to butcher it again. But all in all, I'm looking forward to this meal. It's rather tasty. It's not the greatest meal I've ever had, but it's enjoyable. So I'd say 7 out of 10. I hope you enjoy this, or if you have a better recipe, please share down below. And if you have a better pop suggestion, share that below as well. Until next time,